Hello, hello, hello! For those who don't know me, I am Robin Sashiko, the alchemist who's here to make your day just a little bit more magical. I'm a chaotic, comfy indie game and variety game streamer, as well as a voice actress, artist, and musician sometimes. Welcome in, hello, hello! I don't usually do VR chat streams, but I got a new headset recently and I thought it'd be cool to do this Q&A in VR. But yeah, today is Trans Day of Visibility, a day to honor all the trans beings, recognize their achievements, making sure we're seen. Trans rights, always trans rights. There's no trans lefts, no trans wrongs, only trans rights. My favorite shade of purple? Lavender. I like this purple. What clothes do you like to wear more now that you're transitioning? That's a good question. Okay, so honestly, I don't go out much. I kind of stay inside, so it's a lot of like sweatpants and like sweatshirts or graphic t-shirts. But, I do have a couple dresses, but they're mostly for events or like holidays. Right now I'm just wearing like sweatpants and a red crop top long sleeve sweater with a cherry on it. I do have a nice red dress. I got that new floral dress for like Christmas. It's like a black top and then a floral print around the dress. I don't really like wearing skirts. I don't know what it is. Everyone's different with their preferences. There's no wrong way to dress. There is no wrong way to dress. You can dress however way you want to, whether it's you're not expected to be completely feminine when you're trans femme or completely masc when you're trans masc. You can still wear whatever the heck you want. I do have skirts. I just don't really wear them. I prefer skinny jeans because they show off my thighs better. I also just kind of like having my legs covered. That might be a dysphoria thing, but so yeah, I kind of just wear whatever is comfy. But when I go out, I'll probably put on my sweatshirt, or maybe have it like an open sweatshirt and then like a cute shirt underneath, and some skinny jeans. That's usually what I go out in. Were you a voice actress before transitioning? If so, how long did it take to practice until you could go back? And how do you deal with the dysphoria? Voice actor before transitioning? I don't think so. I didn't really I always liked doing kind of funny voices around friends and stuff. Yeah, like I did funny voices. I don't know if I ever auditioned for anything before I transitioned. So I've been on HRT for 5 years now. Just about. Early May this year. I'm going to be 5 years HRT, 4 years progesterone. What was that, like 2021, 2022 that I started streaming? HRT really boosted my confidence because I really hated who I was. I still can sometimes. I'm very hard on myself, but it was definitely worse then. I was less social. I was less confident. I was less outgoing and happy. More reclusive and staying in my room all the time, not really talking to anybody. I mean, I still kind of do that, but that's a lot of work. It's tough. It can be tough because there's a lot of stuff to work on. Because HRT does change, like all the hormones and stuff does change your mental chemistry a little bit. So it definitely helped being in your best self and your best body. Whatever makes you happiest makes you a little more outgoing and happy. So I got onto HRT, and VTubing was kind of becoming a thing at the time. I was big into watching HoloLive, and I got a model. I was mostly going to use the model to just mess around in Discord chats and turn a video on and just be silly. But I had started HRT the same year, and I had the models, and I've always enjoyed content creation, getting people's first experiences. It's been nice. I've been streaming for as long as I've been on HRT, more or less, or I've probably been trans a little longer, maybe 6 or 7 years. I probably like came out to my mom the year previously from HRT. I remember I went to the doctors in April, like late April, to get them prescribed, and then it took like a week for that to process because they wanted to know if I wanted to like freeze anything, if you know what I mean. But I said no. I was like, you can just do that. I don't care. So it was like a week later, which was then in May. I didn't really take any professional voice lessons or anything. I never took any like drama classes. And I don't stay on top of voice acting as much as I'd like to, because depression and motivation aren't the best things. But I've had a couple of gigs and roles. I did a mod, or I have my voice in a custom mod for an OC of mine for Crypto the Necrodancer. I've done like little comic dubs. I'm gonna be the main voice character of a Celeste animated miniseries. So I'll be the voice of Madeline. And it's going really well, and I'm co-directing it. It's called Celeste Avalanche. You gotta keep an eye out for it. And yeah, I never took any like professional voice lessons or anything. I think it was just the streaming that helped me find my voice, as well as doing cat noises. Any tips for overcoming feeling silly awkward with voice training? I've tried before, but I can't really get past it. I mean, this is kind of like a little bit passive. Kind of a passive thing. I didn't really practice every day. I didn't take any of those like voice classes or have any guidance or anything, but I would say just kind of like take it at your own pace. Like be it like being soft and kind of breathy. Try like trills like. I remember that being a exercise somewhere. You don't have to practice every day, just whenever you remember. Maybe you could make a redeem for your streams to like remember to try and like lift yourself, like a voice check. See if you can do that for like a minute. Yeah, just knowing how to smooth it out and, you know, heighten it a little bit. It doesn't have to be like super anime girl high pitched. Sometimes you kind of gotta accept it might be like a little bit of a deeper femme. Like I guess mine is. I think mine's kind of like a deeper femme. I'm not sure, but it's not like a high pitched kind of femme. Everyone's different. Just kind of figure out your own voice. You could try mimicking others' voices. Like if you have any voices from characters or anime or TV shows that you like, try and like get a nice clean audio source of them and like just try and mimic how they talk and like how they sound. You can try doing that. I know that's a good one. Did I have any surgeries? No, I haven't had any surgeries. Besides getting my wisdom teeth out recently. No, I haven't had any surgeries. I've considered top augmentation, like implants or something. I don't know. Like I would like them a little bigger. I'm naturally like kind of tall and thin. Yeah, I thought about getting top surgery, but I want them as natural as possible. I know that the science for them has gotten really good, but I don't know. It's best to try and figure that out for yourself and, you know, be on HRT as long as you can. Maybe get on progesterone, whatever helps them grow. Eat more. You have to eat a lot and gain weight while you're on HRT because new weight gets added to wherever when you're on HRT, not previous weight. Well, I mean, it might help a little bit, as well as the genetics. Genetics help with the chest as well. HRT, weight gain, genetics. As for, like, I haven't had any, like, FFS, facial... Is it FFF? FFS? Facial... I don't remember the full term, but it's, like, facial reconstruction surgery for, like, maybe, like, jaw work. Chin. As for downstairs, I thought about it a little bit, but again, everyone's different how they feel about what they have, and some people would rather die than have theirs. Some are kind of like in the middle where it's like, I could take it or leave it, and some are totally happy with what they got. I'm kind of in the middle. It's like, it's fine. So there's that. I haven't had any facial hair removal, like laser hair removal surgeries. I haven't done any of that. I do kind of want that, as painful as it sounds. Like, you can have whatever voice you want and be whatever gender you want, right? Just whatever makes you the happiest, whatever is comfy for you. Remember that people, by and large, do not notice. For long, I was feeling so ridiculous. Then I asked a few people, and they were like, I had no idea, and that helped me a lot. I feel better about practicing. I know. Yeah, I get that a lot, too. A lot of people just say that they wouldn't know I was trans unless I told them, or whatever. It's just very flattering. I don't really, have an idea of where my voice is trying to go or trying to be, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, my voice is really pretty nice, and other times I'm just like, I don't get it. Well, what do you go by? Also, I should have gone pronoun check. I go by she, they. I should have done that earlier on. I almost felt like I was maybe a little more gender fluid. Well, not gender fluid, but there was a time where I was like, I didn't dress like I thought not dressing super femininely meant that I was like maybe a little more androgynous. I think that's the term. Which is probably why I go like she, they. So I don't really care. But I do prefer like she, they, whatever. Yeah, I'm usually a more laid back kind of streamer. I'm very naturally like tired. I'm a little sleepy all the time. Even though I get plenty of sleep, I think depression just kind of does that. But, I do my best. I know there's a lot of, trans stereotypes about liking Monster and energy drinks and having a blowhigh. I don't have a blowhigh. I don't know. I feel like it's a trans rite of passage. But I just haven't gotten one because, I don't know, I'm just not really, I'm not really a fan of shark plushie. I don't really want one. Can we have, a trans moth instead? I'd grab one of those. I went by Riley Katagami for a while. But my name is Riley. It's the name I chose for myself. Robin Sashiko is just kind of like a online. People know my name's Riley. I guess this is a question for you guys. If you have chosen a name for yourself and you're comfortable to answer, what's your name and why did you choose it? Yeah, my name is Riley because I guess it's kind of similar to my dead name, which I'm not gonna say. Robin's really nice too. I like girls named Robin. Looks at Robin from Stardew Valley. I also go by Penny sometimes, but you didn't hear that from me. Number of reasons. Favorite seasons, autumn or spring? Vibe more with autumn as a name. Autumn feels very non-binary to us. Symbolizes our connection to nature, as well as the rest is introspection. That's awesome. I think Riley, at least for an Irish name, its meaning is bravery, and I think that's kind of nice. Although I gotta live up to it. I gotta be a little more brave and confident. It's just hard. I'm working up to it. I don't really have any crazy backstories for my names or anything. They're just kind of what came to my mind first, and just what I've been going by for a while. So I was in the My Little Pony fandom, then I went to the Pokemon fandom, then I went to the Furry fandom. There's a pipeline there of cute creatures. So I went by Hypernova Melody for a little while. She was a cute little music sound-based alicorn, white with blue and purple hair. And then I went by Skyla. Skyla is a cute name. Skyla the Flygon. She was also white and blue. There's a lot of themes here. I've always been kind of white with color. Skyla was white and blue with a little bit of gold. Riley was also white and blue with a little bit of gold on her antlers and hooves. I was into MLP before my egg cracked. I was in middle school, and a bunch of I hung around the artists and the LGBT type of kids, the artists, and the girls who held hands, that kind of thing, all the time when I was in middle school. That probably also was the reason why I realized I was trans, from hanging around people. But my friend who was a guy, he was into MLP for a long time as well. Girls holding hands? I know. Crazy, right? When, before trans, I was into My Little Pony and stuff too. I was definitely very embarrassed about it, but I liked it, and it really helped to change how I grew and thought about stuff sometimes. It's also a pretty long show if you need something to binge. What is furry? I'm not a furry. But, yep, I'm definitely a furry. Yep, that's the pipeline. Around like 2018, 2019, I went from Skyla into Riley because I like Pokemon. Pokesonas are awesome. But at the end of the day, they're just like creatures made by a company that you're repurposing for your own like uses and personal characters and stuff. Like, you didn't make it, at least the base form of it. Like, you can give it hair, you can change the color however way you want, but it's still like a creature that some people made. I went from Flygon over to my deer kitty. I just combined my two favorite animals at the time, which were a deer and a cat. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this controller. Deer and a cat. I might be able to... Well, let me change over to Riley real quick. Hold on. Ta-da! Oh, I'm a little short. Dear kitty, white and blue. I got the nice red jacket. I started as Riley in 2019. I mean, I think that was COVID, so I think a lot of people figured stuff out when they were in quarantine and whatnot. So I was Riley for a while, and just being myself, being my true self, I get to I don't know, it just made me happy and comfortable, and I liked presenting as a woman online and eventually in real life. I don't know, it was pretty simple. Like, once I started going by Riley, going by like feminine pronouns, which I've always had female OCs. I don't think I've had a single male OC in my years of like role playing and stuff. So I don't know. It's probably always been there. Urge to present this male urge to present femme online. True. So yeah, I just got Riley designed, started using her for a while, and I guess also having the assets and a very kind of larger body proportion mindset makes you feel a little more confident. Being bigger makes you feel a little more confident, I feel like. So that, and then I eventually got that VTuber model, and then I started streaming once I got onto HRT. I came out to my mom first. I didn't really realize I was trans until I saw, if you guys know Miss Breezy, who used to do like Gmod content and My Little Pony Gmod content. But I remember that she posted like a coming out video at some point. And I don't know, I really resonated with it. It's like, that makes a lot of sense. And maybe I reposted it, or I sent it to my mom on like Facebook or whatever. They were pretty supportive. It was a while ago. They were supportive of me, and my dad's a little trickier. I was more worried about my dad because he's a little more of a hard head. It's hard out there, man. I got lucky. I mean, he's decently supportive, more or less. I don't think he really gets it, but like, he's fine with me doing whatever. It's like, he's the type that's like, it's your choice. No, being trans isn't a choice, but as long as he supports me, I guess I don't really want to like tell him that. I considered coming out to my grandmother first. She's like the sweetest person in the world, and it makes me really happy knowing that since being on HRT and being a little more outgoing and talkative, she noticed that I had a glow about me, that I was happier, and that was really nice. You know, like, she saw that I was happy, and you know, I love my grandmother. She's amazing. What the titties do? Small, but they bounce, and they got piercings, and they're awesome. I do like sharing them. I don't know. It's like a trans thing where you eventually start feeling really like euphoric and like showing off your chest all the time. Note for trans femmes. Besides spironolactone, there's a medication called biculotamide. I feel like I've heard that. Blocks testosterone absorption. Diuretic effects of Spiro are an issue. Ask about biculotamide. I feel like I've heard about that. Yeah, Spiro makes you gotta pee a lot. Spiro is like for heart problems. It's to flush out the salt in your system or whatever. So it's make you gotta pee a lot. Oh, you mean diuretic? Might see if I can get on injections. I guess that's another good topic. I'm currently on pills, but I could probably swap to injections. Maybe it's not that bad. I talked about it a little bit with Lena last night. We've been hanging out a lot, and she has injections. A lot of people use injections. It's usually what you're more comfortable with and what works better with you. But generally, injections are better for you because pills get filtered through your digestive system as well as your liver. So it's not as strong or powerful as it needs to be. So having injections, it's more smooth, and you only got to do it once a week instead of every day. Yeah, like I'm not the greatest with needles either. I'd prefer to stay on pills, but maybe if I could get used to injections, maybe it would help with my development better. So I wouldn't mind trying injections if I can get used to them. I used to be really bad with getting shots as a kid. I used to like hide and scream and shout. It's scary, but I've been better about getting my blood work done, and it's important, it's adult stuff that you kind of gotta get used to. Injections, you gotta like have the vial, you gotta have a little red box to just dispose of your needles. You gotta make sure you can get all the air out of the injection. Make sure you don't got any air bubbles when you put it in. How did you realize you were trans? Well, I think it was from that coming out video that Miss Breezy made. She had a little coming out video talking about what was kind of going on in her life and what she was feeling about it. I don't even think the video was up anymore. I think she deleted everything. But she had a video of coming out, and I was going by Riley online. At that point, I had my own personal Sona, and I just kind of like being myself. This is another good question. Actually, I have one for you guys. If any of you have gone through HRT or transitioned, has your sexual preferences changed? Have you always been into one gender straight through, or did your preferences change? Do you like anything and everything? Did HRT make you kind of like not really care anymore? For me, I don't think it changed. I've always been into girls, but I think it's gotten to a point where I've only dated trans girls, so I think I'm T for T, which is trans for trans. Because it's just like, I don't know, dating another trans person, they just understand what you're going through, and it's a lot easier to get along with them. Not that you can't get along with someone who's cis or non-binary or gender fluid or whatever. Either way, I think I'm just like T for T at this point. I've only ever dated trans girls just because I think they're really pretty and they're really awesome to get along with. You can play games, be silly, smoke weed. I do like a little bit of androgyny. Androgyny is pretty hot too. Now we're comfy. See, I'm gonna get something like this for my VTuber model. My top couple of games, I would say Celeste, Pizza Tower, Hi-Fi Rush, Animal Well, Freedom Planet. Well, I think we gotta wrap it up here, my friends. I really appreciate you all coming out today and listening to me yap for a little while. I don't yap a whole lot, but when I do, I do. I was a little nervous. I've been streaming for almost 5 years now, and I still get a little bit of stage fright and nerves. I was a little shaky. I was like, just take a deep breath. I had an awesome time. I hope y'all got a lot of info out of today. I'm glad I got to talk a little bit about my transition and everything that I've been through. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you all tomorrow if I see you.
Thanks for watching. Follow me on twitch.tv/RobinSashiko for more.